the self-care clinic. Yes. Okay. Well, first of all, welcome. I hope you had a good trip here. And feel free to call me Nay. I think you booked a session at 5, is that right? Yeah, you are the 5 o'clock line. Okay. Well, since this is your first time here, let me take a moment to introduce you to our service, if you're up for that. So here at the Self-Care Clinic, we specialize in helping you check in with yourself and developing a stronger bond to your emotions, to your well-being, etc. And we do so by encouraging self-reflection in a dialogue format. So we're just gonna chat a little bit about you and where you're at right now, you know. And we whisper and include other ASMR triggers just to make the experience a little bit more relaxing and comforting for you. I hope that sounds like something you were hoping for when you booked your appointment. Okay, I'm so happy to hear that. And just a side note, because this is about you and your comfort, you do not have to respond to any questions you're not comfortable with, and you can end our session at any time, alright? Great. So, have you registered yet at the reception? No, you didn't see. That's completely fine, because I can just do it with you right now, no problem. Alright. Let me just pull up the program then. Okay. So first of all, I would need your full name. Okay, great. And then your date of birth. Oh, sorry, was that a 2? A 2. Great. And your full address, please. Okay, so this is your first time. So, if you want to share, this is an optional field. Just give like one broad reason why you booked your first appointment here. Yeah, that's a really good reason. I totally understand that. Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you so much for sharing that, by the way. It always helps to know our customers' needs, you know. Great, let me just send that over. Perfect, and we're already good to go. So, we usually start our session with just kind of setting the mood, setting the stage, getting a little bit comfortable, because self-care is a very intimate topic and we do acknowledge that, so we want you to feel safe in this space and know that all information you share is completely confidential, and we will not share any of that with third parties. It's just between you and me, no one else. And also, if you have any questions at any time, please feel free to ask. There are no stupid questions, and I totally understand if you're worried about something, you know, all good. Alright, then I would like you just to know that I've prepared some water in case you would like to hydrate during our session. And I'll just place it right here on the table. There you go. So let's kind of settle in a little bit by taking 3 deep breaths. So we want to breathe in through our nose very deeply. Feel our tummy expanding while we do so. Feel that air entering our lungs, filling and vitalizing our bodies, and then breathe out through the mouth slowly and steadily. You can also imagine that while you breathe out, all stress, all tension that you hold or worries are just leaving your body. Okay, let's start. First breath. And the last one. Okay, I hope this has helped you just to get into the right mindset. And now I'll just start with a few questions. I just want to say, because we are no medical practitioners, we do not have counseling licenses, and because we know that everyone's situation is so different and individual, we don't give any specific self-care advice at the end of our sessions, but we can just show you some things to consider and try out for yourself. Okay, now that we are all ready and set to go, let me pull out my little notebook. It's just gonna help me track, in case you come back, where you're at, where you've been at, so we can better monitor your progress. But as I said before, nothing of this will be shared with anyone else, and we don't even have a database of things like that. Okay. I will be taking notes. And we can jump in to the first question, which is, how are you feeling today? Please pick one adjective that describes your current mood right now the best. Yeah, I know it's hard to pick just one, but you can do it. I believe in you. Thank you. Okay, I'll write that down. Great job so far. The second question would be, from a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, how has been your mood in the last 2 weeks? Take some time to think about it. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'll just write that down. I really appreciate overthink our mood, and it can be a huge source of anxiety. Yeah, that's very common. Okay, great stuff. Alright, next up, we're gonna go into some of your habits. So, how often have you done physical exercise in the last 2 weeks? And what kind of exercise, if you want to share that too? Yeah, it can be tough to motivate yourself. Honestly, same for me. Ooh, that's a cool sport. Yeah, that sounds super cool. Okay. On to the fourth question. So we've talked about sports. Let's move over to something a little bit more passive, I would say, but also super important for your well-being. On average, I know it can be difficult to estimate, but if you would have to gauge an average amount of sleep you have gotten daily during the past 2 weeks, so how many hours have you slept per night during the past 2 weeks? Yeah, sure, take your time. It's all good, really. We have all the time you need. I see. Yeah. Okay. So is that your final answer? Yes. Good. Okay, I will note that down then. Great. And let's talk about the quality of your sleep from a scale of 1 to 10. Once again, 10 being the best and 1 being the worst. How would you rate the quality of your sleep during the past 2 weeks? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Let's move on to another habit that is very essential to our very being. Let's talk about nutrition. We're not gonna go too much into detail. Don't worry, we're not here to judge. We're not here to promote any specific type of eating, right? We just want to check in how you are feeling about your nutrition. So let's just say one very basic question. How many meals have you had on average every single day during the past 2 weeks? And that does not include snacks or stuff like that, just like whole meals. Okay. Yes. Okay. Great. And we already have arrived at our final question, which is, what are the kind of self-care habits you have been totally counts as well. Okay, so exercising and anything else. Yeah. Okay. Great. Oh yeah, that sounds interesting. Maybe I should try that out as well. Thank you so much for inspiring me. Yes, for our initial session, those were all the questions I had. Now I just have a little bit of an overview of how you're doing, and basically this is where we move on to the next stage of our service if you are interested. So the next thing would be looking at what your biggest or your main concerns are in terms of your self-care and well-being journey. Oh, that is very common. Yeah. Don't worry, you're not alone with this. Absolutely not. I think many can relate. Yeah. Thank you so much for trusting me with this information. I really appreciate it, and I just want you to know how proud you can be of yourself for making the decision to come here and spend some time with me, but most importantly with yourself and your well-being as it is currently. It can definitely be something that is a concern of you, something that can be scary to face, but you are doing such a great job, and really just know how proud I am of you. Absolutely, it was a pleasure chatting with you. Before you go, as I've teased at the start of our session, I'm just gonna give you some inspiration from one self-care lover to another of some things you might want to try out in your day-to-day life and see how it resonates with you. Are you ready? Let's go. So there is tons of things that you can do. It can be very overwhelming. So I'm just gonna show you 4 things. Four possible self-care practices. We're gonna start by something artistic. A mindful activity like coloring can help you focus on the present moment, calm down your mind, and brighten up your mood when you look at those amazing pieces you have created that are so colorful and vibrant. For example, there is very big and intricate designs like this one, but you can also choose something more simple and less, how would you say, well, less detailed, I suppose. Like, for example, these cute flowers. I personally love coloring flower designs. Flowers just make me happy. So that was the first option. And then the second would be something that is also creative, but more in a, well, more focused on words, I would say. And that is journaling. This is actually my personal journal. I'm not gonna show you what's inside. also something to practice mindfulness. So being in the present moment instead of living in the past and in the future, because those can often be a source of anxiety, and meditation can really help you to wind down physically and mentally. There's a bunch of like meditation sources on YouTube and designated meditation apps, so feel free to browse through that offering as you go. And lastly, another mindful activity, maybe if you have one already or if you want to get one, puzzling. It's kind of like coloring in the sense that it's artsy and just makes you happy to look at, but you don't have to draw yourself. You can just spend some time with you and the puzzle, nothing else, no worries in the way, no intrusive thoughts. So here you have it. That concludes our first self-care session together. I hope you have enjoyed the services of our clinic and our conversation. One last question before you go. How are you feeling right now? Just answer truthfully and honestly. Don't worry, I won't judge. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for the great feedback. Yeah. And well, if you ever feel like you need it, you can always come back and have another chat with me. And if not, then I wish you a successful